All right. This is our day 10, and it's about
Please,
websites
can
that
you see
convert. So
me?
most time when people see topics like this, the first thing that they think is, ah, we want to learn how to build a website. It's not necessarily learning how to build a website. It's also for you to know what your website can should have, even if you are not the one that is building it. Even if you hire someone to do it for you, what are the things that your website should have? And if your website don't have those things, your website is not different from a magazine and brochure that people can just open, but they will not be able to, there will not be flow of communication, there will not be interactive of in and out. Your website should be able to be something like when somebody
Let me know.
somewhere in another country, in another country at midnight, let's say your own 2 a.m. in Nigeria, when somebody comes in and immediately the person comes in, you are not online. Your website should be able to be your international salesman. That is things that you need to know so that as your business grow and you are thinking of, I think I need a website now. What are the things that your website need to have? Those are the things that we'll be talking about. So your website should be uh, your 24/7 online salesperson. That is exactly what your website should be. So any website that is not doing that for you, it's not a modern day 2026 website. Every website that does not have capacity to make sales, to talk to people, yes, to talk to people, to respond to question and answer without you being there, even when you are sleeping, even when you travel, that is not the kind of website that you should have. Like I said, it's not necessary that you are going to be the one to build it, but you know what to tell the person that I need this, I need this, I need that. Okay. So why is this website is very important? This might not be something that I want to do now as a beginner, but you should keep in mind that you will need it. Why is it important as an exporter? Why do you need your own website? Because social media get attention, but website is an anchor of any transaction relationship. The authority that the website has is different for social media. Then with social media, you don't really have a central catalog which search engine can index. And there usually a friction and slow response due to different time zone. For example, the time zone in US, that's like 6 hour difference to Nigeria. Imagine your 11 p.m. or your 12 a.m. is somebody 6 p.m. Are you already thinking of sleeping? And the person is that 6 p.m., which is like 11 or 12 p.m. AM of yours. It's that person 6 p.m. and that is the best time that the person now have free time to check any other thing after the work. When you are about to sleep, they are about to close work to have time for every other thing. So if you don't have a website that can respond to such, even while you are sleeping, is not good for your business. Okay, and websites make it easy for people to be able to verify your authenticity because when you buy domain and hosting, even the domain and hosting company will verify you. So you need to position your social, your website to Google itself because it's very important, and that's why we talk about putting your business on Google Map with Google My Business. Okay, and I'm going to show you example of what your website should look like. So these are 7 core pages that every export website must have. This is not just because of today. If you want to screenshot, you can screenshot, but uh this is the core pages that you have. Definitely, you always have what we call home page. Home page is the first page that displays to you when you open a website. It's called index professionally. So you need to know the journey of step by step of how people add to cart, why people convert, why people pay. So your home page is just like summary of your entire website. Homepage usually is summary of the entire website. Then about just a short description about your business. You have your product or whatever product you have it lineups. Then you have shipping info. People want to know. People want to know what are the information that you require. Not until they ask you. So you can put all those frequent ask questions, some question about shipping, like your office, your time frame for shipments, for different location, your cost package, all those things, you have it on your shipping info. Then review is another important thing. Review is like a testimony that will make people to say that, oh, if this are what people are saying, I think I'm also ready to do business with this person. Frequent ask question. You need to anticipate needs. The kind of question that people will be asking, like what is price for this? Do you do free shipping? What if something happened to my product? Will you give me 50% or you are giving me entire thing? So, do you clear custom for me, or do I need to clear custom for myself? Or do you give us free package, or do you give us phone box, or do I need to buy box? So, different questions that people have been asking for your business. All those questions are things that you respond to and put it on request ask question, because people will always ask question. Then your contact information, a website without the contact information is not a direction, because when they see everything, they like it. They don't know how to get to you. So that is very important. So these are some of the most important pages that you must have on your website. And we call it 7 core pages that an export business needed. Then another thing is you need to optimize the critical 5 seconds window. So what does that mean? When people load a website, if they could not find what they are looking for in 5 seconds, they are gone. For social media, when people get to your field, if they cannot see something that interests them in 3 seconds, they are gone. It's two different words. So what is very important is clear identity. And what does that mean? Who you are as a registered brand entity, who you are, what's the name of your business, who you are. So for example, here now, you see the name of this company on the right hand of my side, globalexporter.com. That's the name of the company, Global Exporter. Do you understand? The next thing is show offering. What exact physical commodities that you sell? You can see what is the physical commodity that this person sell. Exports authentic Nigerian food. So Nigerian food, we already say what they are saying. So this is called above the fold. That's what we call it in marketing, above the fold rules. If they cannot see this, all these things, they must see the first 5 seconds. Not until they ask you. This is not the place they will be saying, we are the best. Ooh, you be the best for yourself. Nobody cares. We are the best in exporting. Nobody is looking for such information here. They are looking for what exactly, which country do you ship to? Can you see? Then you see match region. So you need to display, either on social media or on the website, you need to display explicitly. It has to be clear. International market that you serve. So as you can see, a weekly consolidated container routing directly door to door across the UK, the US, the Canada, and the Europe. So when somebody build a website with you and they are just put your mission or vision, that is not what the customer is looking for. So that's why we are putting it, so that you know. Then there should be how to communicate with you instantly. All these things, can you see the way everything is in the first 5 seconds? Things such as, okay, they want to get a code. Now, it's not until they call you. Or they want to reach out to you on WhatsApp. Immediately, let them see it. So this is very, very important. Okay? Then we also have what we call trust elements that increase conversion. Review, that's social proof. Okay? It's very important. Social proof is very important. So review that contain relocation of different kinds of uh, people that prove the success delivery. Logistic assets. So what are your partner? For example, now in UK, we partner with DPD. It's DPD that do door-to-door delivery for set for me in UK. Then in US and Canada, UK and entire Europe with DPD. Then US and Canada, DHL and UPS. So that they know that as you are doing business with us, you are also doing business with the speed, with the fast people. So those are things that need to. Then people want to know that is your website secure, so that if they put their card, their contact, their privacy, their email, their name, they are secure. So any website that does not have HTTPS, simply means that website is not secure. Don't even bother to use your card or anything there. Those are the things that people look out for. And it is very important that whenever you want to build a website or somebody wants to build it for you, all this thing has to be into consideration. So your landing page is like the first page that they see again, but landing page is simply for sales. When they like, so if your business is about food box, like you are selling food, so you can have a converting above the fold, which is on top. That's what we mean. That is okay. You are talking to foreigner now, so most of the things that they do is about nostalgia, memory. Those are the things that they miss a lot. So you can start with different content like miss authentic Nigerian food. This is if you have for food. Get food box delivered to your London home, and you have a call to action. Order now. You cannot just write this thing without telling them how to order. So order your box now. So it means you have already have a box that you are packing 15 kg, 25 kg, 30 kg with different items. Just like the way people that do cook food also do different assorted. And they will tell you 50 meat, 3 panla, 5 snail. So the same way, you can do that same thing for yourself too. Then for fashion, you can say, oh, bespoke premium African luxury attire, tailored and shipped worldwide. These are the things I've talked about when we're talking about how your profile is supposed to be. View collections. Your call to action in this sense will be view collection because as somebody into fashion, they believe that you should have more collection. So when they click it, they can be able to select the kind of thing. I think in we moderate. I use Sonaya Couture as an example, and you can see some of his collection. Then if your own is into ear distribution, you can say premium grade double drum virgin wig distributed safely. Because it's not everything that has been distributed safely. Safely to US stylish. So you can say cut to action in that sense could be request wholesale price worldwide. So it's very important to know who you are targeting with your one direct landing page. So once you know your target and with your landing page, that will give you a maximum conversion rate. So again, like I said, you don't necessarily need to know how to do a website, but you need to know what are the things that needs to be on your website so that your website can work even when you are sleeping. And I will give you an assignment so that you understand what I'm saying. Then it's not just even an assignment like that. It's just for you to go and check, and I will show you our website. So even if I'm sleeping 1 a.m., 2 a.m., our website will answer you. Yeah. And I will show you so that you can test it yourself. And you even think it's real human being that is talking to you. Okay? The website serves as a lead advert. So you'll be able to collect. So when they get to your website, you're able to collect their name, their phone number, and their email. So that even when you wake up, if the website have done it, you as a human, you can pick up your phone and also do the follow-up. I do follow-up. So you can also have PDF catalog of your products, of your pricing, as in anticipate need. You should also have how people can chat directly on the WhatsApp. You can have consultation, things that just make life of your prospective customer easy in that sense. So what are the things that you should also be looking out for? I call it audit conversion checklist. Make sure that because a lot of people are on phone, a lot of people check website on phone, not even on laptop. Make sure that your website is mobile responsive and it has to load very fast. Why? Then you need to optimize your image if you want it to load very fast. Then must have secure socket layer, which is HTTPS. Without secure software layer, nobody will pay on your website, especially people that know what that means. WhatsApp, because people feel confidence when they're chatting with you on WhatsApp. Then a clear above the fold uh, call to action. You know what I mean by above the fold now? Let me show you in case you forget. You see this place now? This place, this is what we call above the fold. What they see first 2, 3 seconds when they open your website, that's what we call above the fold. Then I will quickly, what I'm looking for, I'm waiting for a question and answer. I'll quickly show you one of our landing page. One of our landing page. Look at this landing page now. So even if it is 1 a.m., 2 a.m. that you log in to this website, you got to display immediately. It's a ship from Nigeria. You remember what I told you about above the fold. So the first 5 seconds for website and the first 3 seconds for Instagram or social media, if they cannot see what they are looking for, anybody that comes, they definitely they want to ship, they want to know information, but they can't see it. So we've already specified that we ship from Nigeria to UK, Europe, US, and Canada. So that's already. And get a code, right? Can you get the code? Chat in WhatsApp. We also specify the delivery time, UK, 5 to 7 days. So all the necessary questions you anticipate that people will ask, minimum of 10 kg, we ship weekly, and it's door to door, because people want to ask, is it door to door? Am I going to go and pick up? So your website have answered all those questions. Then the minimum shipping rate, the pricing for different, that is what your website is not to be saying our mission, our vision. Nobody wants to know that. That is for your team. It's not for your customer. Mm-mm. It's not for your customer. And we want to be the foremost. That is for your own good, it's for your own internal goals, not for anybody. So it doesn't need it on the website. So you have this, the price, you still have it bigger so that they can see it very well. You also want to let them know that it's real. You have the UK office, you have the Nigerian office. And this is not only websites. Let me show you another one. So we have websites that do different things. You have Nigerian office. So you see this one self too, get code. You see different things, air, sea, freight. It's still the same company. Website that can talk. That's what I mean. Tracking, UK office, Germany office, Nigerian office, Senegal office, Gambia office. Do you understand? So this is a website. This one. This is a landing page because this one is focused on one thing. Right? Then when they get there, after they see all these things, they want to send you request code. They send you their name. This is how you collect leads. So your website must have all these things. This is how you collect the name, full name, email, the destination they want to send to, what is like estimate their kg, what they are shipping, so you know that whether it's something that you can carry or not. Then get the code. And immediately you get the code, what happened? You receive an email instantly. So let me say I'm just setting this now. And I say 20 kg. And I said I'm shipping let's say crayfish, right? And I say get instant code. So it has submitted now. It has entered a particular email instantly. So even when you wake up, despite the fact that your website has communicated with the person, even when you wake up, you will be able to see, this person enter my website. So I will show you now. I will show you where that thing enter now. I'm showing you the email now. Can you see the email? This is how you see the email. You can see the time, 9:23 p.m. You can see the name. You can see new shipping request code. That's why you receive it. Email, where it's going to, phone number. So quickly, you'll be able to see this and call the person. Hello, good afternoon. My name is Sheyi Omotunde from Set from me. We receive a request that you want to send 20 kg of crayfish. This is what we need. We don't know if you have any question or concern. So that's how you follow up. You follow up. That's the way it's been done. Then there are some other people that they will not fill this code. If you come here now, because you see, immediately you come here, this thing is telling you that talk to me now. You come here now. Any question you ask, this is an AI. It's a sales AI. Any question you ask, this guy will answer you. But before you can ask any question, first of all collect your information. Can you see? It's first of all collect your name, your email, and phone number so that you can call you back. and you start chatting. There's nothing you want to ask this AI that it will not go to answer. And these are the kind of things that your website should be able. This will close sales for you. Let me just check somebody's name here. Let's say Ukeria. Okay. I hope I pronounced that well. Ukeria. I'll just use any email as an example for you. Let me just use one of my old Yahoo mail. I can't remember the last time I opened this mail. The days of Yahoo Messenger. Yahoo.com and put the number 08185455670. Then say start chatting. You don't need to start chatting now. Say good evening. It's to call your name. How are you? Okay. That's it. That's what your AI is supposed to do. And there's notification already. I'm good. Right? Your AI should be able to do that. Sounds good. What specific information do you want to know? Okay. Rates to UK. Can you see the shipping rate for UK is 8,000 per kg with a minimum shipping of 10 kg. You can expect delivery within 5 to 7 days. Would you like to know more about our service and shipments? Do you understand? That is what your website should be able to do. And the person will get everything done. Great. Our service fast, reliable, and secure cargo delivery from Nigeria to UK. We handle everything door-to-door shipping to manage the custom process and experience seamless. What other detail would you like to do? How much is 50 kg to UK? Did you see that down? Oh, for shipment of 50 kg to UK, the total cost will be, do you understand? 400K, 50 kg. Will you like assistance with the setting up of shipments? Did you see it? Guys, immediately say yes. Okay, let's go ahead and get shipment set up right now. Okay, here is your secure link to log in immediately. Immediately you click this now, human is taking over. Guess what? As you are typing this, human is seeing notification, but if the human is not sleeping, we'll be seeing notification, but we'll just be watching you to see where to come in to post AI. But immediately you click this now, you are going to WhatsApp. Did you see that? So your AI should be able to have that functionality. Your AI should be able to have that functionality that is able to talk to people even while you are sleeping. That's what your AI should be able to do. Your website should be able to do. So building websites in 2026 is not like, oh, I just have a website. If your website cannot close it, like this now, this has closes. And this has happened so many times. I'll just be looking at it, I'll just be laughing. Because you cannot be everywhere at the same time, but you should have different things that can make your business easy. So this is what we mean when we say converting website. It's not just a website that is just there. It's a website that even when you are not there, it's going to be talking to people with different means to talk to people. And you will receive an email. Guess what? Tomorrow, this will also follow up. AI will also follow up and say, oh, yeah, I remember we chatted yesterday and we are here to get your order. When would you like to fix it? When you like, it's not human being that is doing the automation. So when you are thinking of setting up a website for your business, those are the features your website must have. People should have multiple ways to talk to you. If they want to call, phone number is there. They want to chat directly now on WhatsApp, is there. If they want to get the code, is there. If they want more information, everything is there. So there's no assumption. And the most important thing, you are above the phone, the first 5 seconds, they should be able to know what you do. Clear identity. clear identity, international delivery experts, international food supplier, shipped to from Nigeria to UK, Europe, US, and Canada. It's very important. So that so immediately you're going to say, this is what I'm looking for. It's not that you now carry all these things, or the most important thing here. You now put it at the bottom, and it's not very tiny. Imagine this now is what we have here. Nobody will even know that it exists there. So these are important things that you need to do when basically maybe when your business started growing, so that you are not just going to build a blank website. And those are part of the thing that I explained to this man, Mr. Sonaya Kuto. He has a website, but it's not complete. Say phone number. It's not everybody that will do this. So this one I say, book your design journey. Okay. Where is this supposed to be a direct contact to WhatsApp? That's what it's supposed to be. And this form, why will you keep that kind of form at the bottom? The most important thing should be on the top. It should not be here. It should be on the top. Crafting confidence through, I just say now too much English. Too much English. Then where is the live chat? Where is AI chat that can respond? Oh, these are different collections that you have. These are these. It's not there. So when you are building a website, you have an idea, a clue of what should come first. You don't keep the best for the last. It's not the wedding at the Canaan of Galilee. It's a website. It's for sales. It's not. You put the best foot forward. Things that will make people to stay on your website the first 5 seconds. Once you miss it, on to the next one. Most people don't have time. How many of you that have searched somewhere, you just search for something you are looking for, and from the Google search page, it looks as if you have seen exactly what you are looking for, but you click, you get to the website. Wetin dey the cover no be wetin dey inside. It's not what you are expecting that you saw. And you're out. That is called bounce rate. It's just like you miss a customer. So that's what I have to share with us tonight. And I will try to unmute this now, but you can also type on the chat. Everybody can unmute themselves now, just in case you have any question as we're rounding up this evening. And if you miss the first part of this, hopefully the video will be ready tonight. If you miss the first part of this, yeah, the video will be ready tonight, hopefully. So this is how far we can go today. So it's not just about, oh, I have a website or I have a website. Know what is your website is supposed to be an international sales machine. So that's it. So in the absence of no question, every other question, discussion can continue on in the group. This thank you so much for your support. We thank God for the support. We thank God. So at the time, I begin to, based on information that you drop on the membership form, begin to check people's page one by one, even when we are done with the entire training, and see what we can do to support what you are doing there, to see whether you are doing something that is proper, to see whether you are aligned with your business goal. Yeah, we check some of those things to see what we can help you, even when it comes to tech in that aspect. Yeah, so that's it for tonight. Thank you, Mrs. Pagade. Thank you to everybody that show up tonight. Thank you on Ona Ikeria. Thank you. I believe you have developed your page more than what I saw last time. So we meet tomorrow for the next episode. We have 2 modules left before we swing into the 90-day action. So that one will just be, okay, what have we done today? Okay, if you are in food, post this kind of a thing today. If you are this, do this. But again, like I used to say, you have to participate in your own rescue. We can tell you what to do, but we cannot force you to do it. Now, can't do that. So thank you everybody for showing up this evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening. See you tomorrow, same time, 9 p.m. Bye for now.